Yeah, that sounds like a you problem. Not a me problem. Not my fault you're defective. Uh-oh, Jink's eyelids just started twitching, and I think she's biting her lip are enough to draw blood. Oh no. I'm about ready to beat this girl down. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. My name is Death by Pony. Today we're hopping back into Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. Without further ado, let's hop in. Don't know what to say. XP is XP, and they're good XP. Oh, look at the blood spray. So much for the laundry you were carrying, lady. Gonna need to put a stain treatment on that blanket.
Oh no.
You killed the town weaver? She loved music and quilting and... So what's this game called again? Wandering Trail or something? Where's the big bad at the end? I want to skip to the end. Oh, run, stupid villagers. I've got an axe and you've got heads I'm gonna use on the others. Please don't. Just give me back my game. What's that? Speak up. I can't hear you over all the digital screams and stuff. Give it back, please, if you don't mind. You're playing it all wrong. Hey, come on. You'd never grow as a game designer without feedback. Don't you want me to test this thing? Not enough game devs really listen to the gamers, you know? They hide and ignore us or ban us from their forums. Or are you afraid of free speech? No, it's not that. Okay, I guess. Puzzles as to how this even happened, I try to catch Grace's attention. As she mouths, help me, my way briefly unable to even raise her voice, so racked with nerves and anxiety. And I barely notice Letsky sliding up next to me. I have no idea how one manages to lurk in the shadows of a brightly lit pizzeria, but he's done it.
Unacceptable!
Such a ruffian should harass or for Grace like this. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Something must be done. Fortunately, he's talking quietly enough that the ruffian himself doesn't hear us, plus that little speaker loudly squealing the screams of the innocent. Can we just get Ben and Matt to kick these PW jokers out? It's a private business establishment. Management reserves the right to refuse service, yada yada. With that, we could, but alas, they seem a bit distracted by more pressing and dire matters. Huh? Look around for Ben and Matt owners, that privately owned business establishment, resident authority figures. Who are too busy dealing with a couple of washing machines spewing out rich, creamy soap all over the floor.
Well, I'd call this a mess, but it's sort of the elemental opposite of messy.
Maybe we could throw a foam party and call it a new selling point.
No, the task falls to us, I'm afraid. As their friends and allies, we are honor-bound, and I suggest this be executed in a subtle manner, lest mere attention turn to full trouble.
A bold move.
I propose shenanigans. If you can distract this brute in a way that makes him drop the game, I will promptly retrieve it. Want him to drop Grace's custom homemade game console? I have faith in my agility. I can save it from impact with the floor, and this act would break his attention away from it. Albeit if you have a better strategy in mind, I'm all ears, but we should act swiftly, decisively. What do you propose? I'm going to try to talk him down. Grace would prefer a peaceful resolution. Okay, Lassie, it's time for shenanigans. I'll go high, you go low. And let's do this. Forget it, I'll just grab the game away from him. I prefer a direct approach. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to deal with this guy head on. The idea of pulling some epic maneuver on him has a certain bent appeal. So, we run a distraction play? Indeed, I'll get in position. Do what you can to pull his attention away from the game. Make him drop it.
Tally-ho!
Well, out with this fool with ease. Tally-ho! Lasky blends back in with the crowd, tugging his hoodie up over his head, distinctively sharp gaze, becoming a simple nobody. Leaving me to engage with this lunk in some manner that tank aggro from him, let's see what would work without causing too much chaos. Well, we're in the middle of a tightly arranged restaurant full of tables and chairs and condiments and such, aren't we? Trip and smack pizza slice out onto his back, accidentally spill soda on his pants, stumble forward, pulling him by the arm. Soda. I'm a funny man. I'm feeling the divine urge to make it look like dude peed his pants. It's one of the classic pranks. Importantly, if I aim low, I won't risk getting Grace's game wet. It's not just a prank, it's a strategy. Fetching a lemon lime bubbly drink from the soda fountain, I line myself up and start walking his way. Whoopsie doodle! What the hell? And there we go. Several fluid ounces of syrupy soda water dunked right onto this guy's pants, causing him to drop the game. Just as Lucky slips a nice, slow, vague green blur as his hand snakes out to grab the game just inches above the ground. And he's out again before the P2W player even notices what happened. He looks too busy looking like he wants to tear me in half anyway. Hey, watch where you're fucking going! Sorry, my mistake. Are you okay? Angrily wipes his clothes before grabbing a fistful of napkins from the dispenser nearby. You know, conveniently, there's a laundromat just over. I know where it is, thank you. I swear, if you wreck my fucking clothes... He stomped off, having completely lost interest in Grace Gaines. Thankfully, not taking interest in cold-blooded murder either.
Oh, no.
Oh, geez, that was... Worry not, Lady Grace. Your allies shall always be here in your time of need. That was dangerous, and you could have started a fight. You didn't have to do that. You really shouldn't have done that. But at least my game is safe. Oh, what a mess. I'll have to go restore the database to bring all my friends back. Excuse me. I've got work to do, and thank you.
Most unfortunate.
It seems our swashbuckling antics have not pleased our fair maiden. Nevertheless, I am quite impressed with your skills, young Death by Pony. You acted with decisive swiftness to rescue her hard work. Should we be forced to draw blades against a foe in the future, I shall feel a great comfort in knowing I fight alongside you. Okay, can we drop the Robin Hood act for a bit? It's getting too silly. Comrades in arms shall we be, then, like the Two Musketeers? Wondering why didn't you confront him directly yourself? Why do we need a ruse? Heart. Together, no matter what this foul world throws at us, swords drawn, muskets at the ready for king and country. All for one and one for all. Forsooth, whatever foe shall stand, shall on this day fall. For we have bonds which burn eternal in our light of... Okay, that's laying it on a bit thick even by my standards. But regardless, I appreciate the effort. Life's no fun if you aren't living to the fullest. And for me, that's a hearty, chivalrous attitude. Well, our work here is finished. Shall we hark and away before the uncouth fellow comes back seeking a vendetta? Let's get out of here before he comes back and kicks the shit out of us. Yeah, that. Yeah, definitely a good idea to make ourselves scarce in this area. Okay, where am I going next? This one has my other person I'm going for, so we'll go here. Off to one side, the laundry zone, away from Ben and Matt's Bubble Mania Bonanza, I spot a small gathering, Rhapsody, Zapper, as well as Coda from Team P2W. Weren't you a member of P2W for like a very short time? Guess you only stayed up on the metagame when you actually had a good team. Everyone knows Tomokaze is headed for Nerf City. It's patently obvious. She's way too flexible, which makes her too powerful. Nearly every major FOD team runs at least one, if not several, Tomokaze specialists, making the meta so predictable it hurts. Once they nerf her, she'll be as good as gone from the game.
It's a viable tactic.
There's always going to be a place for a middle-of-the-road character like Tomokaze. She's a solid pick. Individually, she's not that powerful, but paired is when her true power shines. She's easy for new players to pick up and play.
I just don't see that working out.
So no, I don't think they will change her dramatically anytime soon. Who cares about noobs? FOD 2 needs to retain the core player base, satisfy demands of the players. I don't like him. He rubs me just in all the wrong ways. The competitive scene can't grow with such an obvious main pick at the heart of the metagame. Tomokaze has to go. You're such a fool for not seeing that flunked out fool. Oh, what's wrong exactly? Oh, thank RNG. Yes, it's Death by Pony. Talk some sense into these two, okay?
This sucks.
All this metagame yammering is boring. Boring and pointless. It's like a comment section brought to life. Who cares what characters are in or out of the game? Who gets buffed or nerfed? Who cares what the future may bring? Just play the dang game. We've actually got to and have fun with it. Fun? I'm in play to win, not elementary school computer club. You can't win without a plan. And Tomokaze wrecks every plan we have. She's literally easy mode.
Nah.
You can't just remove Tomikaze. Think of how that will impact the game. All we have are characters who are too difficult to learn, which will drive new players away. And new players grow the competitive scene, not character removal. Whatever, fool. All this theory crafting is making my brain leak out of my ears. All I hear is slosh, slosh, slosh. Ah, so it's debate about FOD 2 nerd stuff. So if I can step in and close this down, that's one less flashpoint conflict going down in our arcade. F-Suit's right, it's simple and flexible character at the heart of the game. Character point, Cypress is right, quit dwelling on the forums predicting the future, and just enjoy the game we got. I'm sorry, did you seriously just resort to insults, Coda? How is that helping? How's that helping? Okay, enough. Please take a ratchet down the testosterone a bit and talk like rational actors here. Want to talk metagame? I'm down. But there's a difference between discourse and flame wars. You're edging into the danger zone. So settle down, edgelord, and let's chat. Wonderful, the last refuge of someone without a single good thought in their head, playing the tone police. You're the reason perfectly good discussions on FOD 2 forums get shut down. Someone steps in and whines about their feelings getting hurt. So you'd rather I insult you while I make my points? That make you comfy? Don't be that guy. Nobody likes that guy. Be an adult, please. Okay, I'm done. No sense in any of this conversation. You'd rather I insult you? Okay, let's bring things back down to your level then. Look, I can even mock you without resorting to swearing. How about Tomikaze belongs in the meta for valid reasons? You chundling tumbler fart. Or maybe your insistency that new players don't belong in this community is pure gatekeeping, you awful son of a one-eyed motherless goat. Wait, I've got it. Your attitude is part of the reason we have a problem with toxicity in FOD 2, you misaligned motorized artificial insemination assistant. And Rhapsody tries to stifle a giggle as Coda turns 11 shades of purple. I have no idea what half of that meant, and I still feel like I need to wash your mouth out with soap. Well, what do you say, Coda? Got a witty retort? Yeah, well, fuck you. With that, he stomps off, eager to be done with us entirely. Not exactly how I envision ending this discussion, but I guess you're right. I wasn't really going anywhere. But happy to watch him leave, and I should go too. There's a stream I'm wanting to catch.
Yeah.
Just glad to see that little twit put in his place. Good work, Pony. I should probably get out of here as well, before he comes back with a head full of steam and more points to make. Okay, where am I going to next? Let's help our friends. We can talk to him later. Over on the far side of the arcade, I sparked Jinx loitering near the beloved Fast Car 7 game, shifting from foot to foot, legs clearly getting tired quickly. Asked her why she isn't comfortably seated behind the wheel and blasting around corners at unsafe speeds, well, one of the P2W players is sitting in her seat, lazily cruising through the turns with one perfectly manicured hand on the wheel. In fact, when I walk up to chat with Jinx, the P2Wer is the one that actually greeted me first. Sorry, no autographs right now. I'm totally killing it at this game. I was not planning on asking for one, no. Ah, great, I appreciate that, you know. So many of my adoring fans just won't give me any space or privacy. It's always, oh, I love your stream, Divine, or can I have a hug, Divine, or will you sign my leg, Divine? Ugh, people can be gross. Nobody here wants their leg autographed. Look, I scheduled an online game with a friend coming up soon, so want to wrap up your race so I can get a turn? Aw, sorry, arcade rules, honey. Winner stays on, and I'm winning.
Come on.
Only because I modded the game to have weak AI, so I can focus on improving my time trials. And you're in my seat. I don't see your name on it, honey. Perfectly good seating right next to this one, too. See, play on that one. You're in the one with hand controls. I literally can't use the other. Yeah, that sounds like a you problem. Not a me problem. Not my fault you're defective. Uh-oh, Jinx's eyelids just started twitching, and I think she's biting her lip or enough to draw blood. Oh, no. I'm about ready to beat this girl down. Look, be a darling and fetch me some water or something, okay? I'll be here for some time. Jane grips on her walking canes tightened to the point where I swear I can hear bones creak, but oddly, she backs down.
Damn.
I drop to a whisper low enough not to be heard over the digital revs of digital car engine. Can you just kick her off? It's your game. You've got priority.
Well, this sucks.
Want to, believe me, but that's not the way arcades work. Winner stays on. Others quarter up and wait. Besides, Ben and Matt own the game, not me. And they're busy fighting the washing machines, okay? I could beat her. I nearly jump when the wallflower makes his presence felt. I'll race against her. I don't need hand controls. I can use the second player seat. If I beat her, she can't stay on the game. Since when are you a racer?
Can't possibly end badly.
I'm a survivor. I'm pretty sure keeping a ton of virtual metal from flying over the guardrail of a mountain pass is a lot like playing a smash up.
Not sure about that.
Don't know. It's a long shot. Or we could just convince her to bail. Don't ask me how, other than breaking her legs, which is where I'd want to start personally. If we don't play it cool, we risk making the situation with these P2W toads more volatile than it already is. Not worth. My race against Naomi will just have to wait. She's pretty busy, but I can reschedule for later. It's the adult thing to do. Don't selfishly boot a player off your favorite game. Just adapt your own plans and move on. But whoever said I was an adult, I want to support my GCF with new friends. How do we make this happen? Jinx, I've got an idea. About to publicly shame Miss Celeb Streamer for taking your seat. Domino, you're up. Put her in your rearview mirror and cross the finish line. You can do this. Screw this. I'll just unplug the game. Let's probably shame Miss Streamer. Celebrities can be double-edged swords. This divine values her image enough. You can turn her attitude against her. Jinx, permission to do something sketchy. To spotlight and shame her for what she just said. My knees are fucking killing me, so... yeah, make that Exodia and obliterate her. People hogging resources set aside for disabled are going to special hell, and I'll make the travel arrangements. Okay, but are you sure you're okay with me playing advocate for you? You seem more like a self-advocate sort of person. Let's say I'm curious how you're going to swing this, so I'm willing to step back just this once. Besides, I'd probably just lay into her like the fist of angry God. Fisting sounds counterproductive. Good luck, pony. I walked back over to Fast Car 7, sliding my phone into my own palm, but hand turned away to hide the, for a time being. Hey, excuse me. Where's my water bottle? Racing is thirsty work. I just wanted to confirm something with you. Did you just seriously tell my friend it's not my problem you're defective? Did I stutter? Ugh, these laundromat plebs, I swear. Just making sure, okay? I have my phone up, opening apps for all the random social media websites I keep signing up for. How do you spell divine? 2 Y's or is there a Y somewhere in there? What? Hey, you can't post that. Why? You confirmed that you said it. And once everyone finds out you're an ableist, have fun keeping your contact. I said nothing of the sort. Can't prove that. Iris, you're keeping an open microphone rolling, right? Mind spinning that back for me? Sure thing, pony. What do you know? My pocket privacy violation echoes Mine's own word back at her while I prepare my post. Yeah, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Not my fault you're defective. So make sure I'm tagging this right. You're Divine2PW on Twitter. That's Divine1 on Facebook. Divine was taken on Instagram, right? You can't do this. I won't let you. Actually, I actually did in 35 seconds ago. Walk away and I'll delete the recording. That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, remember to hit like. That way I know you're enjoying the content I'm making. Remember to subscribe. That way YouTube brings you back here to see what happens next, and I won't take up any more of your time. I hope you have a good day. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.